Okay, back at it again and go for round 5. We are 3-1, so going currently okay-ish. Really happy with the outcome compared to the first game. So first game was of course defeat, and then we started getting there. So that's nice. So let's see what we get on next. Yes, please, we would like to go first. Pick the Yaganta and let's remember to try to play quickly. So definitely a keep here. No reason to not take this against blind opponent. So we will go for Elf from the cavern and try to cast the second also next turn or if it looks like it stays on the battlefield, then we can start changing these forests to Coudpost. That's also valid plan here. And it looks like the enemy might be onto this kind of what is it? Enemy might be Delver, possibly. So they go for Brainstorm. Let's see what they get from that. Didn't have time to finish the food, so it is coming up. So I need to eat after this game. So let's see how long this will take. Darcy means that it is Delver, and the enemy putting down island is good for us. It means that okay, it's Grixis Delver. Good to know. So there might be coming goblins this game. So we will go for the Coudpost play here. We want to increase the amount of Coudposts as soon as possible. So we play this here, and then we utilize this one more time, because next time we are gonna be sacking this to make another Coudpost again. So being at 9 Coudpost next turn is really good situation for us. We can play the card, we can play the map. From the map we can, okay, they play down Wasteland, which means that we will keep these activations ready. Really good find here, this crop rotation. So I guess thinking here that do we bait out with the so I guess we'll play here Yavimaya. Then we play expedition map, and then we say go. No reason to hurry here, so I think we will slowly establish the board. So we will sack this cavern, go for one more Coudpost. They don't have anything super scary on the battlefield, at least yet. One argument here could be that we would like to stop the potential Murktide here, but Murktide is double blue, so at least now they cannot activate it. They would need something else to get that. So what are they missing? They're missing a land, and they will get that land, and also the artifact there. Okay, now I think we could go, because next there is coming down Murktide possibly. So what we could do now, we could slow that down. This is the last chance that we can slow that down. Except actually it is not. This trigger is still on the stack, and that Mishra's Bauble still needs to resolve. So we will do that first. So we will, yeah, let them take that. Let them take that. Put that, yeah. And now, while this is still in the stack, we will use this to sacrifice this one, and then take up Pujukabok to reduce their graveyard. There we go. So let's keep the graveyard nice and empty so they don't do any funny business there. Could activate the map here, but I don't. Well, we do want them to at some point to activate the wasteland, so that and we will then sacrifice this using the crop rotation. So and they might do the wasteland trick here. Okay, they didn't. They force of will trick. So happy they didn't play it here. I guess we will go for Coudpost here. Yeah. So I'm thinking, do we even play out the Karn here? I guess we want to. Yeah, sure. Play it like this. So we can pay for the days, but they don't do that. So I guess we fetch something nice, like Valkin Ballista wouldn't be bad in this situation, but I think what we want is the Ensnaring Bridge, so we can shut down the enemy attackers. If they now they can play the Murktide, and our plan is to resolve Ensnaring Bridge to fight that. Okay, Orcish Bowmaster is good against the Karn here. But yeah, the main plan here is that if they don't drop now Wasteland, we will double sack these lands and we will next turn have the ability to, yeah, they can swing for Karn. That's fine. So they don't have the answer to the. So let's carefully tap all these. Sack this one first. Doesn't matter the order, but we need to get both of these on the battlefield. So then we will get Eye of Ugin here. There we go. And now we will play out the land here. Go searching. Go for Ulamok. And that's a game one. Orcish Bowmaster, so Grixis Delver means that we will go D7, remove the rings, remove the crop rotation, traditional sideboard. But I will get the food. Get the food if it's still there. Okay, have some good old porridge there coming up for nighttime snack, so that will be available once this game is played. Hopefully we get this done fairly quickly. So this is the way we go for game 2. Try to stop the Murktaist, try to stop the Darcies if we get a good 7 with the... Let's check the audio. Yes, it is. I'm audible. So if we get a good 7 with the... Yeah. I could go lower. Reasons are that I don't have any of my sideboard action, no Elvis Reclaimer, 2 or at least 1 big card that I cannot play. So I could take a mulligan here. Any upsides to keep this hand? Not much. We are heavily relying on the Once Upon a Time. I can take stronger 6. Okay-ish. I guess we go with this one. Yeah, let's keep this one. Thinking that do we bury Stirrings here? Could go down Caracas here also, but I want to keep a lot of lands because the land count is the thing that we want. Of course, this being... I will put down the Stirrings because I don't have the green mana, so might be wrong thing to do here. And I would like to go Coudpost first here. But that's a little bit risky, but guess I'm ready to take the risk because we are already down on the cards, so we need to resolve something big here. We need to get some advantage here. Good, really good that they played any other land than Wasteland, so that really happy for that. We will play the second Coudpost and try to go for that Pithing Needle. So that's now days proof, so they will need to use okay, they didn't have that counter spell for that. Happy for that. So next turn we will have 7 mana. We can cast first Karn, get that countered, or if it resolves, we can put down something nice. So that's really good. Predict without the Darcy, that's good for us, I guess. Enemies desperately looking for something. So they get the 1/1 down. So really happy when getting this Leyland against this matchup. So okay. I wouldn't do maybe that. Well, actually, how did that get in the graveyard in the first place? Wait a second. How did I have Elvish in my graveyard? Oh, don't know. Weird. Okay. We are slamming these cards like never before. Like we have so many in hand now that we will start double casting these. So at some point they will resolve, and the more actually they are okay. Now if they have surgical, damn it, that's big one. Okay, that's well played, opponent. That's good. That's good for you. I could have seen that coming, but didn't think that through. So maybe the correct... no, definitely. We saw one surgical, but that doesn't mean that we should not play there. We will definitely slam it there. If there's counterspell and surgical, then we will take that. But we are still really well in this game, so the enemy doesn't have much ongoing. 1/1 on the battlefield, so and their top decks are not huge, okayish, so they need to drop down the wastelands and so on. So yeah, we will try to build the board here. And we already have 8 mana, so that's really good. So we don't have the Karns, we don't have the Elvis Reclaimers, but we have Carpet of Flowers. So that's something that will eat our clock, so we will always just say no. say no to that until we get something that we can say yes to. So game 2 going, so we have still a lot of time on the clock, so no need to be super hurrying here, but of course we want to save more clock for the next one. So now we will use it for green, and then we will cast out this one. Okay, we did get it. I guess just basic forest here. No, do we thin out the deck by 1? I don't think so. I'm not interested in that. Pass the turn. Try to play fast game, so now we say no to that and throw away that Pojuka book. There could be argument to keep this in hand in situation that for situation that enemy would throw out this one, but I think if they have, well, I don't know, would they bounce this if they would find the bounce. Now we will use this to play black and then try to cast this. Second Leyland should not be a problem to them. Interesting game in a sense that this is showing the power of the ley line in the opening hand, that this can really drag out the game a lot, so we can get a lot of turns and that might win us the game. So let's see, because now we are starting to get so much mana that no and yeah, these are really eating the clock. So using carpets means that we will take some tax on the clock, so need to be really quick with this one. I don't want to put the auto register there to use up the clock and always taking the green and so on. So it's faster to say no to these when we don't need anything from these. If we would be casting something every turn and we would always need the mana, then I would auto yield and say yes and yes and so on. So that would be faster, but when I don't probably have anything to cast, then say no and say no, play down that one and just pass. And next end step we will copy Coudpost with this one. Nope and nope. So a lot of top decks can win here. We have so much mana that we can cast basically everything. So we are of course missing the cards. We can get the ring, but the ring doesn't. So we need the Eldrasis, we need the lands that can get us Eldrazi, for example. Night Whisper, good value for them. So they take 2, but they draw 2, which is really beneficial for them now. I guess they're trying to look for at least goblins. Okay, nice find for them. That might be a clock, serious clock, when it starts hitting 3 to us. I will pause at the end step if, well, I don't know what it can be. So now 4. Yeah, now I am at even lower life because they have lightning bolt. So I'm dead, no reason to continue here. They will ping me next turn. So let's save some clock here. I think I wanna go with the same. So it is stopping the Murktide, and I don't want the rings. Crop rotations are worse than carpets of flowers against this kind of deck, so I wanna go with the same. So we didn't draw anything. I can check later on about the video, but we draw a lot of cards, really a lot of top decks, but didn't hit any of those. So maybe unlucky there. Maybe should have done something better. I'm not sure, but we will definitely keep this hand. Has Elvis Reclaimer, has possible to play Pitting Needles. So if we resolve Pitting Needle, we can play them Coudposts into Vesuvas, into Happy Days. So even if this is removed, then we still have a plan. And so many Pitting Needles today. I guess we want them to days one, but they didn't. Okay. So I guess then we just play out the Wasteland, the Coudpost, and pass the turn. Do they know the top of their deck? No, they didn't, and they didn't get that. Of course, I'm happy to see Wastelands here, but the pitting needles, I mean, but maybe that's too many. Maybe so. Too many is, of course, too many also. So now I don't have the way to play around this. Thinking here that do I need to let's play this one. Do we play out the pitting needle here? I guess so, and we will name the Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble, and thinking here that should we go for? Are we afraid of the Murktide? Spell Spears is shown. They show Wasteland here. We could go here for, you know, Pojukapok, just for the reason that next turn we could get 9 mana, but that doesn't still establish unless we draw now Ulamok, but I don't think, yeah, we don't do that. Do we keep up with the mana? We will slam Expedition map. We know that they have Spell Spears, but we can pay for that. So that's good. So now we will pay the 2 to get one more Coudpost on the battlefield. Next, we will, with the Elvis Reclaimer, we will sack this Pojukapok and take out the Eye of Ugin and start then casting with that. So they have some damage on the board, but nothing. I would say nothing too critical. I don't need to play super safe here, or like I don't need to play around anything that they have, I think. So we will just proceed with the plan to sack the Pojukapok for Eye of Ugin, and then next turn we have 9 mana. We can use 3, play this, tap, left 2 floating, sack this one, get Glimmer. Yeah, no worries, opponent. 2 damage here and there is totally fine. So Eye of Ugin, I'm just thinking, do we want to maximize things here by... So we of course play this one. So yeah, I will pass the turn, because no reason to play here. Actually I can use this, then have still 9, activate, and then use this one. So I can use this one here. Take out the Karn, for example. Sure. Not sure if I need that, but let's take it anyway. So next turn, if they don't do anything now, okay, third wasteland, but they cannot remove this land here. So if everything goes according to plan here, we will use this activation, take out Emrakul, sack last land here to get Coudpost, and then start untapping with Emrakul. Good situation for us to be. Enemy will give us the turn, so nice of them. Okay, so that's game 5. So Grixis Delver. I have played this matchup a lot. I know that the One Rings are not so good once the Orcish Bowmaster hits the board, so this will keep this as a 2-2, and this doesn't do anything at this stage, so it's just vanilla 2-2 here against this deck when we side out the One Rings. And then the crop rotation, the usual, so take out those to get around the counters and instead play on turn 1, play Carpet the Flowers. So once you have that established, if they don't counter it, you can start generating a lot of free mana. So that's the sideboard plan against this one. And the ley lines here that are coming instead of the rings are, you lose the Giganta, but if you get the ley line on the table on turn 1, then on turn 0, then Darcy's against the Grixis version, the Darcy's and the Murktides are gone. So these are just 1/1s, and the Murktides you will never see. So unless they bounce it with the one that bounces 2 mana and 3/1 on the board. So that sort of bouncing can be done, but yeah, really you're basically making your top decks worse, but then it means that you might get ahead on the game so far much that it is really good to be in that kind of situation. But okay. We are 4-1. So last game was also good for us. Turned out pretty well, and we are in the if things continue like this, we are gonna be in the top game. So let's see who we are up against next, and how this goes. I noticed that the for example, True Futurism was 3-2, but still hanging there, and yeah, I don't know, is he playing now Coudpost, but if he is, then hopefully he can also get there in the top brackets, get some wins under the belt. So that would be cool. Really hoping here that no Doomsday matchup. I know at least one name there on the list that plays Doomsday, but it's not this one. Or I don't know, does this one play? But at least this is not the one that I was thinking about. So that's so bad matchup that it's like it is 5% to 95 basically. So it's really hard to win that matchup. Yeah, does this start to be the situation where we start to go for check the deck lists? So wonder pre outs. So oh fuck. Come on. So I guess that's a doomsday. Got our first one today. And yeah, just seconds ago when I said that I don't wanna play against that, but yeah, get what you what was it Murphy's law when you think that well something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Yeah. Mm, so I guess they are checking out my deck also. So so I guess we try to now play. Is the stream still? Yeah, the voice should be okay. So I guess we will try to get a hand that is now good against Doomsday, and if we don't get the Doomsday matchup, then we are happy. So we mulligan this. Otherwise, this would be okay hand, little slow, not much ongoing. So getting into faster hand is also good here. This doesn't have any threats either. Uh, so I might even consider going one more down. So they keep. Uh, so this doesn't have anything playable. Well, let's keep it and go. So if they know what I'm playing then and they are Doomsday, then they might just go for it on like really early turns, and then we are pretty much done after that. But yeah, hey, let's see. Okay, once upon a time, really nice top deck there. So uh, out of these options, uh, not Emrakul, not Glimmer Post, because we can play Glimmer Post. I will go for Vesuva and hope that we can find uh, maybe Cloud Post here. Yeah, Cloud Post is good. So we can on turn 4, so turn 2 Cloud Post tapped, turn 3 Cloud Post tapped, 3 mana available, take Giganta into hand, turn 4 start Karn, Kolos, Karn, whatever order, and then we have things rolling. So need to stay alive until that and come up with the plan then. So yeah. So if they now go for okay, street rate is new, but not maybe never unseen. So last was 7 days ago their Doomsday list. So is this the maybe the current that they're playing? So does that have yes street rates they do. So is there anything to name? Edge of Autumn maybe. Um, so they have 3 strands, 3 misty, Scarling Tarn. Maybe that's the way to go here. definitely playing out this one, but then so do we they use polluted delta there. So maybe we name, for example, fluorid strand here. No, I guess we don't do that. I guess we name Edge of Autumn, because that can actually stop something. And they already used one street rate, so there shouldn't be another one. Maybe, I don't know. Or does that even stop anything? Discard land, draw a card. In 4 fewer lands. It will just make the combo faster. If they have lands on the board. Yep, we are really dancing on the knife here, so it's matter of time when they can get that doomsday, and then they just go for it. So every turn they don't is good for us. We get more time. We can put something on the battlefield. Another Colossus here is good-ish. Just thinking here that is there anything on the side that we want, like Mikosund Lattice, of course. Okay, are they now going for it? I guess they are, yeah. So we are running out of time here, so how do we go about it? If we get 7 mana, we can have 8 mana, we can go for Karn, but does that establish anything? We can go Glimmer Post, 7 mana, tap 3, then we can, if Kolos comes down, we can get one more Cloud Post, cast Karn, get Mycosynth Lattice, maybe get from there, get going from there, yeah. So yeah, this is really bad matchup. So this is like this is definitely something that you don't ever want to face against, even with this variation. So not really happy to play against this one, but of course we 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 have to play against what we get. So we try to resolve the Colossus here, then if it resolves, we will get one more Cloud Post, and from that Cloud Post we will get Karn, hopefully. Let's see if they... Yep, they use the force of will here. Understandable. There is still hope that if they fizzle now, which they shouldn't, I think when they go for this line of play, they have all the cards that they need. Especially now that they took a look at my hand, so they know what's going on, so no reason to wait out anything. Yeah, we have this. Hey, one thing that Walking Ballista can ping Tassa, so that can ease out if we have that on board. Just something to consider, but yeah, it is not. That's not good. That's not good enough. So yeah, we will go like that, and then keep maybe one pitching needle there. We saw the deck, so looked pretty much the same, and from the side we are assuming nothing super relevant. The matchup still came to really hard for us. Not much we get. We can remove some needles, get some carpets down. Just thinking, should I, as I know that now they were playing before the mulligans, I know that okay, now they're most likely playing Doomsday. Should have gone more aggressive mulligan to 5 to find some better starting hand with some better action there, because that hand was really slow, so there's not many turns to do anything. So yeah, the enemy is thinking heavily what to take here. So we go first, show them Kanta, and this is looking okay-ish. Hand has fast mana, Karn, once upon a time. I guess we keep this and try to go quickly. So put down the carpet. I guess, or do we go for Coudpost here? No reason to go Coudpost because depending on what we draw, but just thinking that Yavimaya into playing something on this turn. Next turn we can also play something green, and if they play, we can get 3 mana out of them also. Elvis Reclaimer looks solid here. I guess we will take that. So now we might get turn 3-4 lethals with the you know, depths combo possibly, maybe. Let's see. So what are we supposed to do here? Do we play down the carpet? Then if it resolves, take 1 extra mana, play Glimmer Post, sack the Glimmer Post to find combo piece, maybe. Then if it fails, then we play Coudpost. Maybe that's the way. That's the way to go about it. So we see if this resolves. We could also if, okay, so that's a no. So we play down the Coudpost and go for face. Because I need to reduce the life total also, or like one way to win this could also be that the enemy would be so low from the doomsday that they die. If this would be 3-4, but maybe that's not happening here. So they go for personal tutor, so next turn they can go for doomsday, which is bad for us, of course. Do we want to? The thing here is, do we want to? If they use here, we need the Karn I don't want to tap out for Karn here. I want to give them a turn, and if they go for Doomsday here, I can use the Posage to make them sack a land, and they will need to find basic. And if they don't go for the basic, then we might throw them off, maybe. So the plan would be to what is the plan? They go Lotus Petal there. Did they go for Thoughtseize? No, Dark Ritual. Okay. And that's a Doomsday. So do they have already enough mana, or how this goes about? So next turn, drop in a Karn on them. Or how are we supposed to go here? Do we try to go for the fast lethal, or in time they will surely find the Tassa and they will win? So are we trying to disturb? Well, Tassa was 1-3, right? So not even 2-2. So yeah, 1-3. Taking it out is troublesome. But yeah, definitely having that Poseidon and interrupting the combo is the key here. So draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of library in any order. Is this the correct time to shoot my shot? Maybe it is, because they know that top, they put it as they want. Interrupting it is option here, or I think I will go for that one. Now the question is that, okay, so they failed to find. Question is that do I sack here? I think yes, because Karn into still leaves mana open, but Karn leaves stirrings open. Okay, they will take out the Karn here. We will go for change of plans, I guess. So we don't need the fast mana. Instead, we will need. Oh, I think we still need the mana. Yeah, definitely. We need still the mana. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a game, right? So, no. Oh, okay. And into consideration and into. Yeah, sure. So, I guess we changed nothing. Yeah. GG. Okay, 4 and 2. Hopefully that's the last one we need to face of those. Okay, here we go again. Going to round 7. The positions are not changing anymore. So after winning or losing, so we are starting to stabilize. So we might be fighting for these positions, especially if we win. We will definitely be here, but if we lose 2 games in a row, we might still end up in top bottom brackets. But time is starting to take its toll on me. Starting to get a little bit tired here, but let's try to squeeze out few games. So most likely I will not get into the top 8, so no need to worry about that. So we go for game 7 now. And the stream looks good. So let's check what they play. So they have played Reanimator some time ago. That might be what they play, but cannot be sure. So they play wide variety of things. So I guess we go with this. Keep the Once Upon a Time. Hopefully get some. Okay, we see a mountain into Chromemox. Rabble Master. Okay, turn 1 Chalice is fine. We can play around that. We have just the thing for that. Okay. I would say that very valid options here. I like the green here. Cannot cast this one, but we can cast this one from that. But I will take the Poseidon as this might be the only chance that we can get that into our hand. And we can also play this as if need, we can place this as green source also. So that should be no problem. Yeah, nice that it's get countered. That doesn't matter here. So the plan would be now, let's see what they do. If they also have a blood moon, then they have a really good start against us. But then they don't have the clock. So now they have that clock. So I guess we will not need any more this cavern. So we will sack this for Coudpost, play Glimmerpost next turn to drop down Karn, and when we drop down the Karn we will plus this chalice. Then we should be on the good side. Okay, they go for Fury here. Good choice from them. So we need to sack this now. Find the Coudpost. Okay, there is argument to go for wandering also, but I think we now want to plus this chalice so we can get rid of it, and then we can cast also other spells. So we plus this, so we can play this. So next turn we can play wandering. We should be safe then, somewhat safe at least. So if we crack this, take Coudpost, play Coudpost, this will tap for 4, and then we can take the wandering. Very much like that. So this taps for, yeah. So we go for that. One more Coudpost, play out this one, and then use this one for the mana. So we maximize the Coudposts, and then we try to find something valuable from the top of the deck. As now the Rabble Master starts to rabble. Oh boy, especially with that one. So actually now we are doomed if we cannot find one more wandering. Hey, actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we can cast this Ulamog here. We could do that. So these taps for 8, 10. Do we wanna do that? I guess so. We are in so good health still that I'm not super afraid of enemy here. But I am afraid that these will get out of hand pretty soon. So let's do so that we play. No, now I think we need this one and then some steerings. We will definitely take Emrakul here to hopefully close out the game pretty soon, and then we will cast Ulamog to send a message. So this is the way. So next turn we can go Espions there. Okay, yeah, they scooped, which is really fair given the situation. Needles are not good, but do we have anything to side here? No, we don't, because we got the carpets. Carpet. So, thinking that do we want to bring, like we have seen previously in previous games that this matchup is not about the interruption. This is about the clock. So if they can establish good enough clock, then we lose. Oh, okay. Fuck. So I missed the trigger there. I didn't show them that that might come pretty expensive actually. Okay, we got the Karn, we got the Once Upon a Time. Hopefully we can put those two together. So are they going for the moon effect immediately, or what do they do? The funny thing about this one is that we can actually bounce this with Caracas if we can find one, but we don't, at least not yet. This would be nice, but we cannot do anything with it, so we go for this Glimmer Post instead. Play the Cloud Post and hope that we can next turn play Glimmer Post. If we take an F here, then well, that's rough. That is pretty rough. So I guess now we made a mistake because we didn't play the chasm as we should have, I guess. So I guess what we will do is instead now we just play the map, then we play the chasm, and we try to stay under that. So then if they play, oh okay, they went different direction. Cool, cool. Which means that they cannot deal me. I cannot. I will not lose the 5 life, which is good. Hmm. Thinking, do I want the City of Traitors there? But no, I don't think so. I don't think that's the way we want to go about it, because we can't afford to lose those lands. Oh boy, cast into fire. taking away our one and only, yeah. I really wanted to use that one. So I guess here we go for Glimmer Post then. This is getting pretty obnoxious. They win right there when they play that one. Okay, game 3, let's show them the Yaganta and yeah, go from there. Not that it matters, but this doesn't actually establish anything. This does have the cover chasm, but nothing besides that, so none of this does anything, so I will mulligan this. Okay, at least we got the rings here, that's maybe something. Chasm, maybe I will put down one forest, because I need only one. I will play Yavima here. Might come in handy, I don't know. If they go challenge on one, guess I'm fine with that. If they go on Blood Moon, I guess I'm fine with that too. Sure, free spell is always welcomed. So none of these does anything. But I guess we go for the Coudpost then. Blade up and pass the turn. Challenge on one, okay. Now they're playing that kind of, how do you say, traditional or like lockish game. I'm actually pretty fine with that, because the fact that sure they got the board established, but they don't have anything attacking me every turn for lethals and such. So I'm actually pretty happy with this situation. Do I dare take more here? I guess I will. No legendary creature, or doesn't even matter. to play out Yekanta here. Yeah, because that gets out of hand too quickly. We don't want that. God damn it, Chalice, you're doing things so hard for me. So I guess we go for new wandering, get the protection. Hey, what is this one? This is a Posage. That's something nice. So now we are looking pretty good, but let's try to still not make any mistakes at least. Okay, nice, we got it, we got it. So, having the chasm on board, reducing the board when they attack like this, we can take out the little goblins always. We could bounce Caracas, the Colossus, back to hand, play it again, get one more. These use the Elvis to establish the board. So really good situation for us to be. This matchup, what I learned during the practice was that this is not about the board vibes, so Kozilek's Return will not win this, but actually this is about so that they don't have the fast hand. If they have fast clock, we die. Doesn't matter if they have a chalice, doesn't matter if they have blood moon, we can get around those, but fast clock is what we will lose to. So that's what we wanna play around, so to say. But hey, good game again. So what do they play? These big drops that we will most likely get into in few turns, unless they have the wasteland. If they have the wastelands, then I think this is pretty good play for them. So they don't need to care about these if they can take out this. Yeah, exactly. That's the way they can deal with it. But happy that we found a new one. We still haven't cast any spells, so we can also go for okay, wasteland again. Sure. So let's try to establish some board here. Maybe if we can get a forest or sure, glimmer is fine. So these will gain 2 and 3. We'll gain 5. We'll lose 6 during that time. So we can still get once upon a time at some point. I guess we will go for the Puyugabok here, remove their graveyard. They can have something for the troll. They can have Murktide. Remove the graveyard here feels good. We can use the following turns for the Wandering Kolos and Yekanta if the lines go that way. Hoping that we of course stay alive until then. So we go and pick it up. Pass the turn. Okay, so they have the orc now. So we cannot actually tap for cards from this wandering. Interesting to have the Coudpost, but I think here we need to have the untap one. If this resolves at all. Did, okay, cool. Fine, understandable. The man feels good here. Do we go again for the ring? I guess so, yeah. So the thing is that I like to play this one, but then I can only play down Elvish, and is Elvish enough? Does it die to removal? Do We have counter spell. Do I survive if I only play Elvis here? Do I need to go for bigger plays? So losing that one Coudpost drop is not the end of the world. Getting ramp up is pretty crucial here. But I guess we still need the board presence that the Elvis also brings. So let's put it down and see where we get. Yeah. So do we next go for Colos too? Okay. Wow. They took that one pretty happily. So 3, 4, 5. So this will get countered. We will go to next game. Unless we draw exactly. No. We could draw exactly. Chasm, play it down. Survive for next turn. That don't matter to me. So do we go Leylands here? I don't think so. I guess we just take out the rings, go from there. They didn't show signs of red, so this is just the of course they have reanimate, so for that reason having the Leyland could be good, but I think these are more grindy matchups, so maybe having that Leyland is not so crucial. I don't know, maybe it's the wrong call here. Okay, I do like the Once Upon a Time with crop rotation and chance of Coudpost. I think we keep this. Check what we can get with the Once Upon a Time, then we keep up the crop rotation from the forest. We might need to get. Okay, then if that's the case, we will be getting Elvis Reclaimer, play it down. Definitely taking that one. So if we can untap with Elvish, play the land, we can then get Caracas if enemy tries to steal my Ulamog here. So they might go for crop rot here. Yeah. So they did go for the discard plan there. So I guess we do play down the Poseidon here. Pass the turn. They do get a wasteland. So we do need to sack it. Do we start to... Not yet. Just thinking that do we start to play Vesuvas to forests? Okay, petty def is fine, I guess. Let's try to resolve this, see what it does. Did survive, okay. Then we do go for Coudpost here. Keep up the crop rotation. Yeah, sure. Okay, now is the chance that we sack our land here. Come on, not a days, not a days, come on. Come on. I was thinking about the days back there, but when they used that ponder, I was thinking that this is now the chance to get that down. So now we are in bad situation. We really need to get that Caracas, and it has to get down so that it doesn't get exiled from the first 20 that are in top of my deck. Because I need to block this Ulamog attack now. Oh yeah, and the thing is that I cannot even... Yeah, it's not there. So I need to take this, and I cannot... You know, I cannot, like, let this... I cannot use these, because if I use these, then they will use the... That's just sucks. Yeah, like at this point it doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind. I feel like I'm done. Like, still one more. Still one more to go, but I don't know, man. From 46 to we drop like maybe 10 positions. I don't know. I guess we need to play the last one also. Oh, super tired now. But I guess we go for that last one. Try to stay awake until then and see you on the last game. So the last one, round 9. What was our position? 49, 59. So we are really fighting for that 64th position here. Need to win here to secure that. So we get to play first. That's nice. Take that. Okay, chat. Let's keep. So with the Elvish, we can immediately go for that, and then next turn possibly untap with Poseiju, sack the Coudpost. Okay. So are we dealing with some dead shadow here? Okay. Guess now we go for map then. So keeping up the crop rotation if they go for wasteland. If not, then we have the possibility to not use it. Let's see what we can get from the top of the deck. Caracas. Nice. Stage. Okay. We could keep Caracas here. We could also go for stage. Think we want the Caracas here and cast crop rotation to this land. So if this resolves, then we will take Cavern of Souls, name a scout to this. So we can next turn resolve this one. cast this one. Guess we take Coudpost here. Play Elvis Reclaimer. Maybe something like this. So one mistake they made is that they made this a ring bearer, so now it can be removed. Can be bounced back to hand. So there's that. Next we cycled that. Cool. Okay. We will bounce and cast this again. So we will play land. Play this back. Now get Eye of Ugin. I guess. Hopefully they don't now find the wastelands. So then we play this one. And then pass the turn. We are in okayish situation. We are threatening the lethal with the opponent being on 6 life. So that's good. 2 life. That's something that people might forget. So I guess is this Dead Shadow, as it is so low on life total. Might be. So I guess they cannot attack now. Okay, I would think they can't. So we go for combat here. Then we try to swap out this one to Coudpost. Grab us a nice old Ulamog here. Yes. Go for that next. So I guess this time we will take it all. Run it like this. as we won the game, first game. Okay, I don't like keeping this hand as this doesn't have any green source or way to get it. Otherwise, that could be okay-ish. And this one is lacking also pretty heavily, but I don't want to go more down. So let's hope we find something to accelerate the mana. We want to play around the days. But let's see if we... Yep. I guess we want to stop that, right? So we will. Not a big fan of those wastelands. The opponent is dropping. Oh boy. So these are not going into the same pile. Actually, are they? This must stay in the grave. Maybe something like this. I don't know. Yeah, we really would need something to play. Get back those. I don't know. Then again, it would be really nice to get these on the battlefield. It would fuck up their plan pretty good. We need a keepable hand also. That one we didn't get. Okay, here we go. Last game. Last match, last game. We will keep this. Let's see what we can get with this one. Okay, so we get to resolve the wasteland. Blocking pitting needle. Next turn we will go carpet into Coudpost. If we get an untapped land, then we will do that. I really wanna play route days here, but can we do that? I think we can. I think we should. They always have it, huh? I guess we just take any land we can get at that point. Okay, what is the name of that troll? Mythic spoilers, and then come on, I need to know the. So hopefully that will stop the troll business. Oh boy. So the good thing is that they are not threatening lethals yet. Grief doesn't feel good. They might take out the Karn here. Might even go full amok if they have reanimate. So would really appreciate the glimpse here. Elvis is fine. Let's go with that. They might counter it. They don't. Okay. That's the case then. So I guess they have one more orcish. So I cannot take that now. Come on. Is that already a game? I guess so. Hey, that's it for me. 5-4. I'm drop from this event now, so that was the last round, and hopefully, well, at least we can get some prizes. Not maybe the 64 top, but better than nothing. So hey, thanks for checking out these games, and hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you around. Was good games. So yeah, that was good games. So see you next time.